On Saturday, Arsene Wenger liked what he saw from his first-place club against Aston Villa. Arsenal will take the lead on Robert Pires's goal in the 17th minute. Meanwhile, Villa boss Graham Taylor did not like this one little bit. Kind of change that face. Second half, Thierry Henry with another spot-on free kick makes it 2-0. You know what? Maybe an even better free kick goal than the one he scored in Champions League play against Roma. And you know what? I think Henry thinks so. It's definitely agreeing with me. 64th minute, Thomas Hitzelsberger is left unmarked, and he makes the Gunners pay for that. Villa back in it down to 2-1. But then referee Graham Barber calls Steve Sultan for the tackle on Ljungberg, and Henry will take the penalty kick, puts it out of reach with the goal. 3-1, they are for Arsenal, the final.
Struggle this season, but against Spurs they could climb into the top half of the table. No wonder there were nearly 30,000 at St Andrews. Clinton Morrison's late winner at Sunderland last week was his first in 11 matches, taking Steve Bruce's team to within one of their 20-point target by Christmas. Jeff Horsfield was banned for Birmingham, Simon Davies suspended for Spurs. And it seems Stern John had also left his shooting boots behind. Glenn Hoddle later described the ball like a bar of soap, a fact that must have washed over Spurs keeper Casey Keller. Not a clean catch, but at least no slip-ups as Olivier Tebeli tried his luck from long range. Tottenham had lost their last 4 away matches, including a League Cup defeat by Burnley. But 10 minutes after the break, Ziege found space. A tap-in for Teddy, Sheringham's 5th goal in the Barclaycard English Premier League this season, courtesy of a mix-up between Vasson and Cunningham. Time for Birmingham to raise their game. The good news for Blues, Spurs have lost the lead on more occasions than any other top-flight club. Keller thwarting Robbie Savage this time. Now, think back to 1995. It was the year Blackburn won the championship, and one of the Rovers' regulars was Jeff Kenner. His last Premiership goal came on the 20th of April that year against Crystal Palace. So you'll understand his personal delight at Birmingham's equaliser. A terrific solo goal, but a touch of fortune with a deflection off Freund. 20 points achieved, and by the end of November, but only one this time.
Fulham lost the UEFA Cup first leg in Berlin in midweek, but of more concern, they'd won just one of the previous 7 in the Barclaycard English Premier League. There was a rousing reception for Blackburn keeper Brad Friedel, returning to the starting lineup less than 2 weeks after knee surgery. Andy Cole scored twice against Fulham here last season, but those were his last league goals at Ewood Park. Fulham had Sylvain Legwinski back in their starting lineup after 2 weeks out with a back strain. Braving the elements for us was Steve.
Now Sean Davis for Fulham. Had a big impression on his return last week. And he's such a good controller of the midfield. Blackburn on the attack again here. Duff playing it early. York trying to tee it up. The shot from Dunn took a deflection, and Van der Sar tips it round. A rampaging run from Lucas Neal. Duff is available wide left here. This is Dunn looking for Duff. He's onside. It's 1-0, and it's Dwight York. Trying to run absolutely perfectly, and he put it right on a plate for Dwight York. A lovely incision of a pass that by David Dunn to Duff initially. Here's Sean Davis. Great run down the outside by Legwinski, and it's over. The best chance they've created. That's a really lovely pass by Davis to Clark. They've got 2 motoring through the middle. One is Luis Belmonte. Great chance this for an equaliser. And a wonderful save by Friedel. From one end to the other, a sweeping move for Fulham. And the goalkeeper. Great flick. Marley, chance here for Fulham. Steve Marley, top scorer, has equalised. Steve Marley with his 4th top-flight goal of the campaign. They found Luis Boamorte here, who's onside and in a great position. Boamorte, is that a penalty? And what an opportunity. Craig Short has given Fulham the chance to take the lead here, and Steve Marley it is who'll take it. Oh, and again Friedel is the hero for Blackburn. He has made a real habit of saving penalties. He's done. Beautifully worked. Duff's cross, tremendous. Oh, and Van der Sar off of it for an own goal. Just when Edwin Van der Sar thought he'd save from Dwight York, his clearance rebounding off Rufus Brevitt and in for an own goal. And it's Marley, and it's off the line again, incredibly by Friedel. How much did Friedel know about this? At Ewood Park, it's finished. Blackburn Rovers 2, Fulham 1.
Well, into the second half for Chelsea to find a crack in the Sunderland defense as Lassau's cross is right on the mark for William Gallas, 1-0. Then in the final 10, the Blues add 2 more. Marcel Desailly off the corner kick makes it 2-0. And then it's Gianfranco Zola with the rush, and he mesmerizes 3 Black Cats. They're watching him while he feeds Jimmy Floyd Hasselbank. He scores 3-0. The end result here for Chelsea. The loss, no laughing matter for Sunderland's Kevin Kilban as he lost his shorts. You know, here at Fox Sports World Report, we strive to bring you the bare facts and definitely put on our best face forward, or this one are behind. Oh yeah, having too much fun.
So Tisadar, a great ball for Jimmy Floyd Hasselbank. The kind of food he normally feasts upon. For the first time today, Hasselbank had got on the blind side of his marker, Phil Babb. Gray screams forwards. Oh, gives it to Kevin Phillips. Not his sharp old self, but he gets the shot and goal. And the most difficult save of the afternoon is Carlo Colaginis. Hasselbank to Lampard. This is out Zola. He's not getting a lot of the ball. Bronchial. Thinking about the shot. It's not that desperate yet. Melchot. Rousseau's behind him. Screaming for the ball. Gets it in a flamboyant way. Looking for the far post. Gallas is there! William Gallas breaks the ice at Stamford Bridge. Just wondering if it was really aimed at Jimmy Floyd Hasselbank. It took 2 defenders out of the game, and Gallas came tiptoeing in at the far post. Well taken. So, Lampard. Some shots, and oh, it's an untidy save. And Desai almost got his name on the score sheet. Oh, that's untidy as well. And some bizarre moments in the Sunderland penalty area. Hard shot swerved, slippery, wet conditions, not well held by Macho. Desai couldn't follow Gallas onto the score sheet. Bellingham. Very exciting player. Oh, whips it in there, and that's Cudicini. Hit low and hard. Skipped off the surface and Cudicini needed to make the second save. Petit. It has been applauded. 1-0 would do it. 1-0 was maybe to be expected. Back kick from Petit to Zola. This is how the first goal started. Now Stanic gets a touch. A step over from Stanic and another save from Matchday. And who can certainly put in an overtime claim. This could be the season that Chelsea go places. Lasso plays it in. Matchday misses it, and Desire sweeps in the winner. It's beyond Sunderland now. Sunderland pick up the danger men, but on the first occasion they didn't pick up Gallus, and on this occasion they don't pick up Marcel Desailly. Right. Sunderland showing great guts. Organisation we expect. Determination we expect, but not in the end enough class. Now Hasselback. Strength, goal, power, finesse, finish. Sunderland seen off. And it's Chelsea who had the finishing touch, the better class. General Ranieri has beaten Sergeant Wilco 3-0.
City, of course, famously won the last Greater Manchester derby against bitter rivals United, but not picked up a point since. Anelka tried to warm things up. This was the first Premiership meeting between these clubs in 7 seasons. And that was Steve Howie's first goal of this campaign. The captain's first league game in 4 weeks, returning from a foot injury. Smiles for Kevin Keegan, who had been angered recently by comments in chat rooms on the web. Some City supporters had suggested a rift between him and the board over future funding for new players. Rumours that both Keegan and the chairman subsequently dismissed. He was certainly more pleased when Isle Berkovic found the net. Berkovic in the groove with his first league goal since February. With Sunderland losing at Chelsea, even a point would be enough to give Bolton the psychological boost of climbing out of the bottom 3. But Schmeichel was there to smother both Johnson and Okocha. For the two managers, a long, hard winter is forecast.